some of you have pulled off some absolutely insane volleyball highlights, and then for others of you, not so much. What I did for today's video is I took some of the best and worst volleyball highlights that my followers submitted to me. Boom! Hey, okay, bang! Yes, boom! And what we're gonna do with those videos and watch and react to them and see which of them can blow my mind away. If you want a chance to be featured in one of these videos in the future, make sure to go follow my Instagram, PMEvolleyball, because that's where I announce how you can submit your clips to be featured in a future video like this. Make sure to leave a like on this video, comment down below what your favorite volleyball highlight play is, and also hit that subscribe button if you're new. I promise you, you won't regret it. Without further ado, let's get straight into the video. All right, looks like we got a little serve coming in here. Oh my gosh, what the hell was even that? Buddy, your serve didn't even reach the 10-foot line. Can we please watch that back one time? The way you were doing your little service routine, I really thought that this was about to be maybe an ace or something, but that ball didn't even reach the bottom of the net. I'm sure the thought behind this was probably a short serve, trying to get the other team out of system, maybe change things up a bit. I don't know. Hopefully you hit a few serves before that, but that was pretty bad. Definitely not a highlight, not what we're going for the theme of this video. If I had to give you a rating, probably give you like a -5. That is not a great way to start off the video. Right into the next clip. Okay, what we got here, that's a pretty good pass. That's a good run. That's a great middle run. And look at the celebration afterwards. Yes, this has all the components of a proper volleyball highlight. I love to see it. First off, the other team had a chance to crank that overpass, but you dug it perfectly. And then that was a great 32 ball that you ran with your middle. Super effective. I love how everybody afterwards was getting a little hype, getting into it, running around the court. It's exactly what I love to see in a volleyball highlight. I definitely would have added some bonus decimal points if that ball was hit a little bit harder, but regardless, everything else about it was pretty much perfect. That is a much better way to start off the video, and I will give that video a 7.3 out of 10. Okay, next up. That's a pretty good serve. Little insides. Oh! Oh, what an up! Wow, okay, I didn't even know what I was looking at until it happened. From the way that play was going, that ball was set a little bit inside, and that outside came in on a really hard angle to smash that ball across. And I thought the libero there was about to get blown up, but no, you just kind of sat there with your arms out and took it. You ate it. Gobbled them straight up. It is a little sucky because you did have to send over a free ball, and I'm no magician, but if I had to take a guess, they're probably going to set that guy again, and he's probably going to score. With all that taken aside, that was a pretty nice dig. I've probably never done that in my life. Every time I try and play defense, the ball just kind of hits the ground around me. Still trying to figure out why that is. If I had to give that play a ranking, we're going to give it a 5.78 out of 10. All right, here we go. That's a nice high set to the outside. Oh, straight off the head. Boom! That is what I like to see in a highlight play right there. You just caught a body. You just head tapped somebody. Straight off the noggin. Boom. Head tap. Boom. Perfect. I loved how everybody on your team started to get hype afterwards. Everybody was doing the infamous tapping of the head celebration. Super disrespectful. I love it. It's only proper. It's only right that you do something like that after obtaining a clip like that. I'm going to give your highlight play an 8.16 out of 10. Interesting start. You might want to work on that with your middle. She might have some issues with you. That's a pretty good pass. Okay, good dig. Okay, what am I watching? Set just got blocked. They're sending over a free ball. Maybe we can make sense of all this mess. You gotta beat them. Okay, we're not getting the ball over the net. The only really highlight that I saw in that entire clip was that middle slapping her teammate across the face. If I had to guess, that teammate was probably your setter, and that was just some unresolved conflict that they were trying to work through. As a setter myself, I can confirm that I'm pretty sure some of my teammates probably want to slap me in the face sometimes, especially my middles when I don't set them enough. So I'm just gonna go ahead and rank that play a 1, solely based off the fact that on that, the form of the slap to the face, it was pretty good form. You definitely caught some solid cheek there. I hope she recovers quickly. We got a little game winner here. Let's see what you got, 435 Elite Volleyball Club. Here we go. Let's see what we got. That's a pretty good pass. Set to the outside. Bang! Yes! Boom! That's an offensive highlight right there. Love to see it. The setter got that ball to you with some pretty good tempo, and you were able to get the one-on-one and just absolutely that ball across, getting a kill. And if I am not mistaken by the caption, that means that you guys won that game with that point. That's a pretty cool way to end it. I'm gonna give that play a solid 6.89. Yeah, that's about as high as I can give it, just based off the fact that there's not like a super wow factor, but that's some pretty good volleyball. Happy for you guys. I hope you won every volleyball game for the rest of your life. Okay, we are already starting off strong with this clip with a mistimed tempo between a setter and an outside. But what do we got here? Okay, that's a cool hitting lines clip right there. Again, not necessarily something I would say to be a highlight necessarily. What I took away from that video was the outside just catching the ball instead of hitting at it. I love, as a setter, I love when my hitters do this, when they just catch a ball because it's not good enough for them to hit. Like, it's not even good enough for them to give an effort to try and hit. No, they're just gonna catch it and make me set again. I really do appreciate that as a setter. I think I'm getting a little off track here, but if I had to say, that swing was pretty solid. I can't tell if you're a middle or an outside, a middle running a higher set or an outside running a inside set. Regardless, pretty nice swing. I'm gonna give that play like a 3.8 out of 10. All right, we got another volleyball clip from a tournament. This brings me back to my glory days when I was in Flight 3. All right, here we go, out of system set. Hey, that is a solid swing deep. I was really impressed there by the set. That was an out of system set to the right side. And yeah, man, you took care of the ball, did what you were supposed to. I'll never be mad about that. I'm gonna give that play a 4.2. All right, what do we got here? Okay, that's a pretty good dig. I couldn't even see what the other team was doing. What? Oh! That's nasty. That's nasty. You hit him with the little behind the back overhand swing pass hit that they don't really have a name for, but I've seen some of the pro players do it. That was really gross. I mean, you don't really see a whole lot of that these days in volleyball. It is pretty effective, but also kind of difficult to pull off. That was a unique highlight play right there, something that you don't really see every day, and for that I appreciate it, because we've seen some pretty unique plays in other ways, like serves not even reaching the bottom of the net. If I had to rank that play, I'm gonna give it a 6.6 out of 10. That's definitely something I haven't really seen a whole lot of being done, and for that, I salute you. All right, next up, we got a little YouTube highlight. That's a pretty good serve. Bump set to the outside. Oh, and you just split the seam right between the blockers. Blockers, what are we doing? We gotta close that gap, blockers. There should not be a gap between you guys. What are you doing? Obviously, if I was the coach of that volleyball team, I'd be screaming my head off, throwing clipboards, kicking stuff, kicking kids, just doing all sorts of crazy stuff right there, because there was a huge hole in that block, and the ball kind of just went through, thus giving the other team a highlight play. If I had to give that play a ranking, I'm gonna give it a 4.6537 out of 10. That was a solid hit. I also like to see the bump set. Yeah, because me personally, I cannot bump set, and it is a struggle in my game and something that I still have not yet figured out how to do at a high success rate. Okay, this is in a language I don't understand, but I'm gonna try anyways. Wes un sin mus. Boom. Ball is hit. I don't know what this means. I don't know if this is like some sort of inside joke in a different language that I don't really understand, but for the sake of not understanding what I'm trying to understand, I'm gonna give that video a 2.7 out of 10. I feel like that wasn't really the most highlighty of highlight plays. I feel like if that ball were to be bounced and like hit the ceiling or something crazy, that would have been a little bit more interesting to me. If somebody could translate in the comments, feel free, let me know what he was saying down below. Okay, what we got here? Little back set. Boom! That's a house right there. Yes! This is what I've been looking for. As you guys might know, my favorite type of highlight plays are always the blocking highlight plays. That was a roof. You just put a house over that right side hitter. I love to see it. I'm gonna give that play an 8.1 out of 10. That is the best and maybe only block we have seen up until this point. That's a great highlight play. Keep up the good work. Go build some more houses. All right, what do we got here? That's a pretty good pass. Back set. Hey, okay, we're starting to heat up a little bit. I loved everything about that play. From the cross-court swing to the beautiful back set. Now we're starting to heat up. See some good volleyball highlight plays. I love to see it. We are giving that play a 7.9 out of 10. Woo! What do we got here next? We're in the Panthers gym. Forward team is serving with a jump serve. Boom! Ace, baby. You know what? We are really starting to heat up. First, we had an insane block play, and then we had a nasty cross-court swing, and then that deep cross-court ace that you just had the passers guessing like, whoa, man, I thought you were supposed to take it. And the other one was like, no, man, I thought you were supposed to take it. That is a nasty serve, and if you were able to continue to serve like that, you are going to be giving teams absolute hell. I'm gonna give that play a 6.11. That's a great serving highlight. Love that. All right, next up, finally, we got some nice camera quality. Is this so much to ask for? Here we go. That's a pretty good serve. They're out of system. Oh, you got another ace, back-to-back aces. You absolutely hammered the crap out of that serve. I was not expecting that type of velocity, but that was an absolute cannon, and the passers had no idea what to do with it. I mean, even if we were to slow down that serve a little bit in slow motion, it would still seem like a normal float serve. It would almost seem like that first clip that we saw of that guy who didn't even make it to the net if we were to like slow it down by 3 times. So that was a really good float serve. If you continue to float serve like that, you're definitely going to continue to find success on a volleyball court. I'm going to give that play a 6.5 out of 10. That's a great serve. All right, what do we got here? Oh, boom, we're just right into it. That was a great set into a great swing. I love how you were getting hype afterwards. I wish your teammates would have gotten a little bit more hype for you. Like that libero was just standing around not doing anything. It's part of a libero's job to get hype for everybody else and then expect no hype when they do something good. So yeah, shame on your libero for not getting as hype as he should have. That's a great swing though. I'm gonna give that play a 5.9 out of 10. All right, what do we got here? What do we got here? That's a pretty good pass, a little set or dump. Okay, now we're playing ping pong. Blue team's got it again. Set to the outside, okay. That's a great dig by the libero. Okay, we're playing ping pong again. More ping pong, more ping pong. Libero sets the outside. And the blue team finally puts the ball away. Wow, that is a rare moment in history where we just decided to throw out the 3-touch thing altogether and just one touch over the net until one team was able to be successful with it. That was pretty scrappy from both teams. That was pretty scrappy. I'm proud of the blue team for being able to pull that one out. Yeah, that's one of those rallies that really gets your heart racing, you know? And as a volleyball player myself, I hate getting into rallies more than like 11 seconds long because then I get gassed. And then in those moments, I realized that, yeah, no, I am not in as good of shape as I should be as a volleyball player. I'm gonna give that play probably like a 3.2. There wasn't a lot of like spectacular about it necessarily, but I do appreciate the scrap that was happening from both teams. All right, we got a little bit of indoor volleyball. Oh, straight off the noggin. Oh, what a pass! Okay, the white team gets another chance to be successful though. What are they gonna do? And straight into the net. Wow, okay, there's a lot to unpack here. I thought initially that this highlight play was gonna be for the white team because it hit the guy straight off the head. I thought we were gonna do a little head tapping again, but no. That was a great diving play to save that volleyball and give your team another chance to be successful. I really love seeing stuff like that. Yeah, kudos to you, props to you. That was pretty incredible if you ask me. I'm gonna give that play probably like a 5.3 out of 10. I really love it. The other team sold though. They're Oppo, on the other hand, just putting that ball in the middle of the net. Come on, what are you doing? You got to do something better with that ball, in my opinion, or try to at least. Okay, what we got here? This video was filmed on a potato. That's a back row attack, I think. Okay, that's a pretty good dig. A little opposite action. Oh, the one-arm scoopy. Scooping it himself, covering himself, and you guys got housed anyways. Okay, there's a lot to unpack here once again. I appreciate how the opposite played defense for himself after getting blocked, but no, that other team just had too big of a block and they got 2 blocks in a row, and that second one was pretty enthusiastic. Everybody was getting a little hype on the other side of the net. Really love to see plays like that. I'm gonna give that video, because it was a blocking highlight and I am a little biased towards blocking and setting highlights, I'm gonna give that video a 7.36 out of 10. And last video we got, what we got here, a little outside ball. Oh, okay, straight down the line, taken care of. I don't know where this clip was taken, but pretty cool gym setup you have there with the blue and then the wood flooring. I really haven't seen something like that before. But yeah, that was a pretty cool play. Nice ball driven down the sideline. You love to see it. You were obviously successful with it, putting that ball away. If I had to rank that play, we're gonna end it off with a 5 out of 10. That's what I rank your highlight play. All right, and that right there concludes the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, if you want a chance to be featured in one of these videos in the future, make sure to go follow my Instagram. It is PMEvolleyball, where I will be announcing on my story when and how you guys can have a chance to submit some of your highlight plays so you can have a chance to be reacted to in one of these videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure to leave a big like on it. That helps me out a ton. Comment down below what your favorite highlight play was, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.